Hi, I'm Jennifer Nicely with Pinnacle Real Estate Academy. Today, I want to introduce you to some very special people in my life. It's not all the people that build this team, but I want to introduce you to the team that keeps it all together. See, a lot of people come up to me and they ask me, Jennifer, how do you do what you do? How are you everywhere? You're so busy. I don't know how you accomplish what you do. And here's the thing, guys. It's not just me. I have a team. I have an amazing team that does all different kinds of stuff behind the scenes, sometimes in front of the scenes, but it's not the Jennifer Nicely show. So let me introduce you to the team. Here's our next teammate I want to introduce you to. This is Chris Cavanaugh. Most of you know him if you've taken any classes here. This is probably our class clown you took it from.
That was somebody else.
Yeah. If they know you, you know how untrue that is right here.
Don't listen to her.
So here's what a lot of you probably don't know. Chris is one of our head instructors, but he is the director of instruction here at the school. So give me a glimpse. There's no way we have time to go through everything you do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But give me a glimpse to help them understand, what do you do besides teaching?
Yeah, well, teaching is first and foremost because that's where my heart is. I love to teach. I
You're
love to
passionate
get
about
in
it.
there, and I love to get information out of here and get it out to other people.
Yeah.
It's just how I was born. When it comes to when I'm not in the classroom, that's when I'm learning. I'm learning about the laws, the real estate changes,
Yeah.
whether it be federal or in the state of South Carolina or North Carolina. That's where I'm currently licensed. It could be just anything that's going on in the real estate industry, and then I share that with all of the other instructors to the best of my abilities. And some people take that and bring that into their classrooms. I always bring it into my classroom because the new students, whether they're new students or they're taking their continuing education, need to know what I'm telling them.
Yeah.
I don't just tell them just to have because I'm bored. I tell them because they
Right.
need to know it. It is a need to know kind of a thing.
Right. It's, again, raising the standard
Yeah.
of our
Right.
industry and education.
Rather than just opening up a big book and just saying, here's what, this is the law, memorize it.
Yeah.
No, this is how you need to take this information and apply it to the world.
Exactly. So to play on that a little bit, there's several of us here on the office team that I'm going to try to introduce you to the majority of them, but it takes all of us to keep up with this market. There's no way that I could do it by myself. There's no way Chris could do it by himself. And so when we put our heads together,
That's what it's all about.
That's what it's about. And that's what makes a difference for our students. So we don't have books that are 20 years outdated because this guy right here keeps them updated. So if you've come in
Some
through
of the books.
most of the books.
Most of the
So if you come in through like ethics, right?
Yeah.
You just sent out an email to the entire team that said, hey, NAR changed some ethics codes and I've already changed the books and on the next print it's going to be done.
Correct.
Guys, this is an operation. It doesn't happen by itself and I can't do that. This is the one that's doing it.
It takes weekends, it takes evenings,
Yeah.
it takes a lot of time and effort, but it's worth every bit of it. I love it.
Yeah. I will also say to that, he will text me on a Saturday, hey, I'm working on da-da-da-da, and I go, why are you working? Stop working. And he goes, I got to get stuff done. He genuinely enjoys it. He genuinely likes it. It's some days it feels like work, most days it does not.
Correct.
I would say.
Correct.
I remember distinctly one day talking to you about teaching a class. You were teaching a class that week, and I said, how's it going? And he goes, you know what? You'll remember this when I tell you, but he goes, you know what? I pulled into the parking lot today, and it was the first day of class, and I immediately thought, who am I going to be able to pick on that's going to pick back at me today?
Oh, I don't remember saying that.
Yes, you did. But if you know him, that's what pumps him up.
Yeah.
It's not that he's picking
Oh,
on
no,
anybody,
never, ever.
not like
Never.
that in a negative way, but
Never.
he was excited to have fun with the
just
students.
to have fun with the people. They give it back to me, I give it to them, and we just it makes the day go by faster.
Exactly.
We have a few laughs because
Yeah.
otherwise it's just law and it's not that fun.
No, law is not fun at all.
No, it isn't.
I talked in the beginning of introducing you to Chris, saying that he's our class clown, and I mean that in the most positive way. Yes, he is. This one is going to be the one that scares you. Okay, so and I'm talking about the team. He pops out around corners.
Oh.
He buys fake roaches and hides them.
To be fair, we have very jumpy staff. We have very jumpy staff. It's easy.
It's like every 2 weeks we have to get on the video cameras in our building
And watch it.
just to watch him scare somebody coming around the corner or a hidden roach or whatever it is. So Chris not only is the glue for the education aspect of it, of the instruction and the books and the slide decks and your experience in the actual classroom, he's also the one that keeps us happy about coming to work, keeps us excited on Sunday nights about Mondays. We don't dread Sunday nights here at this office. And I'm not saying that because I'm the owner. I've literally
No, same.
heard everyone say that. And it's because of team members like Chris who become family
It's
over
a family
time.
vibe here, that where we work it is a family here.
It is. It is such a family. And when students leave your classes, they also feel like family to you.
Yeah.
You just finished a pre-licensing class, and that same class just finished advanced today with Rich.
Yep.
And they were so
They were awesome.
happy.
They were awesome.
They were such a good
and,
class.
You know, we had a 99.999% pass rate
Yeah.
in pre-licensing, and everybody came back for advanced, and they all had a blast with Rich. It was
Yeah.
just a great couple of weeks, 3 weeks.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
I walked in their class today because today's kind of graduation from their
Yeah,
3
that's
weeks.
right. Yeah.
And the vibe and the connection they all had with Rich. And then Chris walked in the door and they're like, Chris! And we took a big group picture and they're sharing phone numbers to keep up with each other.
And I encourage that so much because real estate is a relationship business,
Yeah.
and they're already building relationships in pre-licensing and advanced licensing
Right.
already.
Right.
And I encourage that so much. I'm like, please share your contact
Yeah.
information.
I mean, they're going to be going through the same journey together for
Yeah.
their career, right?
Yeah.
They both started at the same time. They're all going to be going through the same phase. So why not connect? Why not become a team
Correct.
per
Yeah,
se
exactly.
and lean on each
Exactly,
other?
because you're gonna do a deal with them out there someday, and
Yeah.
you already have that connection, and that's a beautiful thing.
It is a
I love
beautiful
when I
thing.
have a deal with somebody that I've either taught or was in a class with at something, whatever
Yeah.
the case might be. I love it.
It does make
Make a
the
huge
transaction smoother,
So much of it. difference.
less stressful.
Correct.
Yes, because
Correct.
there's a connection there.
There's a huge connection. It's
Yeah.
wonderful.
Tell me, what is your absolute favorite thing about the position you hold?
My favorite thing about the position I hold, that's a good question. I would have to say is just having a purpose. I love the purpose that I bring to the best of my abilities to Pinnacle Real Estate Academy. If you and I ever parted ways, I don't know what I would do with my life. I truly don't know
Yeah.
what I would do. I would have to do something, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what I would do. I truly don't know what I would, no inkling of an idea even
Yeah.
of what I would do outside of this building. So that's why I'm here a lot. That's why I text you on Saturdays and sometimes Sundays if
Yeah.
I really need you.
Yeah.
But it's just being here, just being a part of this team.
Yeah.
It's just fantastic.
Well, we definitely could not do it without you. And I've told you this several times, life would be hard without you too.
No, I appreciate that.
This one comes over, buys my family Christmas presents every year.
Yeah, but they're cheap stuff. It's
Plays
nothing interesting.
plays basketball with my son and games
I let him
and
win
with our
sometimes.
family, and you do let him win, and you shouldn't. He needs to earn it. I'm a tough mom. But the school would not be what we are today without this one. He's been with us several years. Six exactly.
6 years in a couple of weeks, yeah.
That's crazy. 6 years. But he's the reason the instruction is maintained, updated, and stays on task with what is relevant to you. So thanks for joining us with Chris. I'm going to introduce you to our next team member. So we are back with another teammate, and this is Victoria Green.
Hi.
And Victoria has been such a huge asset to the school. She has been with us for how long?
Since I was 18 and I'm 22 now, so going on 4 years now.
Going on 4 years.
Yep.
And man, she has sat on almost every seat on the bus. You've gone through so many different positions
And hair colors.
and hair colors. That is exactly right. She's always been blonde to us, and she came in one day with dark brown hair, and I'm like, but I have to tell you, this one made a huge impact when she came on board. So you were a student
I was.
And we had just let go of a teammate, unfortunately, at the time. And at 18, she came in to our office, to the owner of the school, not the manager, not her instructor. She goes straight to me. And the first thing she says is, "I'm Victoria. I'm assuming you have a position available."
I saw my moment. I had to take it.
And she took it. And I literally said, if you have the guts to do that and say that, we got to talk. And it has been an amazing decision. I could not do what I do without Victoria. So
Thank you.
Victoria's title has changed over time. We are still in the midst of changing it right now.
I never know, but I love doing what I do, and it doesn't matter what they call me.
Yeah, we might as well call her Jennifer's right hand. Okay,
Aw,
so we're on a direct chain through text. We talk multiple times a day. If I need anything at any moment, Victoria's going to be the one who does it. So tell me a little bit about tell them a little bit about what you do.
All right. Well,
And
again,
we don't have a week, right? Because that's how much she does. So sum up the
Yeah.
important stuff.
I'll try my best.
Okay.
I'll try my best to recall it all. Whenever something comes up, I'll just do what's needed, and then it leaves my head for the time until
Yes.
it's needed again. I make slides.
Yes.
That's a big part of my job right now. I edit videos for you. I make captions for the videos that go out sometimes for the Pinnacle channel. I am a professional Dan translator. So
Dan, our marketing director,
Yeah.
she translates for him.
I do. I answer the phone sometimes. I love talking to you guys. It makes me so
Yeah.
happy to help out. All questions, love answering them, love making sure that you have what you need.
Yeah. You travel with me?
Yes, and I'm excited to travel with you coming up soon.
Yes.
Stay tuned.
Yes, we have a trip coming.
We do. I've traveled with you a couple times now.
Mm-hmm.
I make content while we're there. I'll work on things in the lobby while you're doing your thing in
Yes.
the classroom. I love interacting with all the students that we have throughout the state and beyond.
Yeah. She's very good at graphic design. She loves graphic design. She loves marketing. So who better than to put in charge of making slides? So when all of the core courses come out that we write for the state, when you visually see a slide, it's this one. It's not me. It's not me.
So-
I have opinions, but
Yeah.
she's the one who does it.
Well, at this point, honestly, you can give me a brief point and I'll run with it. I feel
Yeah.
like I can read your mind at this
Yes,
point.
we are at
So,
that point.
Yeah.
For sure.
After all these years, I'm also a Jenny translator, maybe.
Yeah, that's exactly right. That's exactly right.
But I love doing graphic design because I love art. I've always loved art. I love painting. Since I was like a little tiny kid, I always wanted to paint. I would go over with my neighbor and I would paint with her.
Yeah.
That really fostered that love in my life.
Yeah.
So I'm so happy that I get to use that in my job and do it for a career. And
Yeah, and she thrives there. The creativity, and not only is it she creative in the art aspect, but it's also she is a problem solver. So I joked with you earlier today. I'm like, go ahead and sign me up from for the nursing home because I had a technical issue, and now that I know what the technical issue was, it should not have been an issue for me. And so I go, Victoria, and this is all the time, right? Victoria, I need you. Victoria, can you help me figure this out? She walks right in, she fixes the problem, she walks out, and I'm like,
well,
really?
I try to, but I genuinely feel like if there's a problem, there's a solution.
That's
and
right.
I try to live my life by that. But the line was really thin. You couldn't have seen.
Here she is making excuses for me so I don't feel stupid. Yeah, but again, she's my right hand on every aspect.
That makes me feel
So
happy.
I will also say, pretty much everybody else on the team also goes, Victoria, I have a problem. Can you help me figure this out? So, when she's not here, we're kind of like lost children in Walmart. We can't figure out life.
I feel like it's just because whenever I started 4 years ago, like all these positions kind of were being built out. Like I saw Dan come on board, I saw
Yeah.
Jason come on board, I saw Whitney come on board.
Right.
And so I've had to step into these roles in certain parts of my career here.
Yeah.
So whenever somebody needs something, I've likely encountered it in the past 4 years.
Exactly.
So I'm happy to share that with them. I really feel like the success of the team is the success of me and the success of Pinnacle.
Yes.
So I love doing it.
Yeah.
I love being the person that people think to call when they're having an issue with something.
Yeah.
Like, it just makes me feel really happy.
Yeah, well, we are so happy you're here. Like I said, her position's changed on the bus all the years, and that means she knows all the positions, which is a go-to.
Yeah.
So, as I said in the beginning of this video, it's not the Jennifer Nicely show. I can't do it without these guys. I specifically can't do it without this one because I don't feel like I can do all technology as well as this one pops in and does. So, the team is a family. We all work together. We all gel together. We all laugh together. We all play together, and we work hard together. Because if you're not like that on a team, then it's not fun going to work.
I
It really
was
isn't.
about to say that. Like,
Yeah.
I genuinely get so happy when I get to come into work and see all these people that I work with.
Yeah.
And it just feels like a second home to me. It doesn't feel like work. It feels like I get to come here, I get to do this.
Right.
And I get to be a part of the Pinnacle family because we really are a family.
Yeah, it really is. We do function that way. And you know, it's funny you say that because when we talked to Chris, Chris also said, you know, Sunday nights, we're excited about Monday mornings.
Yeah.
We don't have the Sunday night, oh, Monday's coming feeling, you know? And so
exactly.
you just reiterated exactly what he said without knowing he said it. And
Yeah.
that's a true testament of how it functions around here. It's definitely a different culture.
I feel so lucky that I fell into this position the way that I did. And I interviewed with John when I first started.
Yeah, John Collier,
Yeah,
if any
John
of you know
Collier.
John.
And I remember just telling him, like, I know I'm young, I know I don't have much experience in this field, but give me a chance and I'll show you what I can do.
Yeah.
And for these last 4 years, that's what I've been doing.
Yeah,
And
and-
trying to do.
And man, has she grown leaps and bounds. I mean, leaps and bounds. Not only as an adult, but in your career. And the growth you've had is astonishing for 4 years. A lot of people don't grow the amount that she has in the last 4 years.
Well,
So
I'm surrounded by great role models, and
Yeah.
it has truly helped me become the person that I am today. Like, obviously, my parents and my older sister
Sure,
and them
yeah.
have played a part in it as well, but from the career side of it, seeing Chris, seeing Jason, like seeing Dan, it has just really helped accelerate that growth, I think.
Yeah. Well, that's amazing. We could not do it without you. We love you, and we are excited for your future with us because
Me too.
she ain't going anywhere if we have any say in it. So
I'll be here.
yes. So thanks for joining us. I'll be right back. I might introduce you to another teammate. All right, so we are here with Dan DeSanto. He is our marketing director, and Dan came to us how long ago?
Oh, this is going to be 3 years.
3 years, yes. It was what, February of 23?
23, yeah.
Something like that. February of 23, and the way Dan came on board with us is the most unconventional way.
Very unconventional.
He could have come on. So Dan is married to one of our close friends who's been one of my son's teachers for years, and we hold her so close to our heart and our family, and she was introducing us to her new boyfriend. And it was Dan. And Dan worked for a chamber of commerce in another state. And I said, what you think about a job? And that was a Friday night. And
Yeah.
by Monday, we were talking logistics.
Pretty quick. It happened pretty quick. It did. It was,
Pretty quick.
It was very, impromptu.
Yeah. Sometimes when that gut hits, you're like, it's meant to be, and I don't know exactly what's going to be. And I think I said that to you.
You did.
Like, I really don't know what this looks like, but I need you on board.
And here I am.
And here you are 3 years later.
It's funny how it works.
It's so funny. So tell us about your position. What do you do on a regular basis? It's marketing director. So he's not the only one that's doing the marketing, but he's the brainchild behind it, the visionary, the main honcho. So
Yeah, I would say it's probably easier to come up with all the things I don't do. It's a lot. Behind it all, though, it's getting the message of Pinnacle out there, through all the platforms, whether it's social media, whether it's face-to-face, on the phone.
Yeah.
But getting the message out there is the main goal. And then when you dive a little bit deeper into it, you find that, it goes way beyond social media. I feel like when people hear, oh, you do marketing, you do social media, it's like, yeah, that's maybe 1/1000th of it,
Right.
But, you dig a little deeper, there's Google, there's SEO, there's, trying to build up a web presence, and then there's trying to be, out in the community and
Right.
building connections with other businesses and
Right.
and the people out in your community. And then you're also looking at, okay, well, how can we expand this message to new areas? So now you're getting into streaming and you're getting into commercials, billboards. I mean, there's so much that
Swag.
goes into it. Swag, hats, hoodies, shirts, all of it, So really proud with everything that we've done the first 3 years I've been here. I
Yeah.
can see we've been on a steady, climb, and I don't see it slowing down.
Yeah, I don't see it slowing down either. I have to give it up to him because I have been given the nickname of Hurricane Jenny because when I walk
It's very
through the
fitting.
doors, I am like a hurricane.
She just comes in and just starts spewing every idea that she's ever come up with, and it's just like, all right, let's rein you in a little bit, but we'll get to everything you're doing.
Yeah. The brain fires off on so many cylinders that I come in and I brain dump and I'm like, pull out a piece of paper. We need to bullet point this because I
a
can't
lot.
keep it in my head anymore. So you've had 3 years of putting up with that.
It's been a whirlwind. I've gotten used to it now, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've
Now when
gotten
she
my
comes
pattern.
in, I'm like, oh, okay, it's just Jenny.
But at first it was
But at first it was like, oh my gosh,
Deer in headlights.
I might need to hide when I hear her strolling in.
Yeah. So Dan is one of those teammates that is going to constantly keep you laughing. Okay. He wasn't here, a week? And it was like right in with the team. And I
Yeah.
thought, oh gosh, is he going to catch on to our humor and fit
Oh.
right in? And now him and Chris are the two ringleaders of the jokester, of the clowns. And they have
We
a
keep 'em.
bromance going on. And we all like to pick on them about that.
Yeah, we're two peas in a pod, as they say.
Yeah, exactly. Another thing is this right here. Dan will come in. Now it's morning time, okay? The sun's not completely bright, but he'll walk in with his glasses on. He'll greet everybody. He has little mini conversations. He sits at his desk, and an hour later, he still has his glasses on. And I'm like, dude, did you have a rough night? Like, why you have the glasses on? And he goes, oh, I didn't realize I had my glasses on.
Sometimes it could be a rough night.
Yeah.
Most of the time, I just don't even realize it. As things happen so fast, and you're trying to do things, and you're like, oh, I guess I have my sunglasses on.
Yeah, exactly. So tell me, what is your favorite part about your position?
I would say the creativity aspect of it.
Yeah.
Marketing is really cool because you're coming in every day and you have an idea of the things that you need to work on every day, but the message and the video and the imagery is constantly changing. So it takes a lot of creativity to stay on the pulse of what's trending, what people are looking for, what's going to attract them the most. So just kind of coming in every day with fresh ideas and being creative and just not doing everything monotonous.
Right.
I find that part to be really fun.
Yeah. It also helps we're next door to a coffee shop.
That also very much helps.
Well, I wanted to put a face with the guy who puts my face and the Pinnacle face out into the world. So again, a lot of you go, how do you do what you do? It's people like Dan. It's the behind the scenes that glue it all together to give you what you're seeing and the messages. I think one of the hardest part of your jobs is when we come up with a new product or we come up with a new expansion and integrating that in what you already do, because that's not easy. We've
It's
got
not.
a big message here, and it's not a one-stop message. It's multiple messages.
It's always going,
It's always
and
going.
we're always just trying to make sure the student experience is the best possible. So,
Right.
a lot of our new systems and ways that we go about communicating with our students and future students, there's a lot that goes into it.
Yeah,
So
there is.
it's exciting, but at the same time, it's little anxiety inducing.
Yeah, exactly.
But
can
it
be.
all gets done, and it's always fun.
Yeah, that's awesome. So if you see Dan out and about, if there's a camera in his hands, wave to him, say hello to the camera, be a part of our team, join us with the marketing, and we thank you for everything you do.
Thank you.
I'll be back with the next teammate. All right, so
I'm Whitney Boyd.
she doesn't even
I'm
give me
with Pinnacle
time.
Real Estate.
She doesn't even give me time to introduce her. So this is the glue that holds it together. This is Whitney Middleton. She is our office manager. So if you ever call, this is the sweet voice you're hearing. If you ever walk in the door, this smile is the first one you're seeing. She is one of the newest additions, but she's been here for over a year now, or right at a year.
April.
April will be a year, so we're close to a year. And I tell you what, it has been the best addition. She fell right in right when she got here on like day one. And if you walk into this building and she's not laughing or she's not smiling, pigs might be flying outside, okay? Just saying. That's how happy this one is. So tell me how you're feeling about the school, the team. Give me some of your first thoughts when you walked in. Were you like, oh my God, what did I just commit to?
Meeting the team, like I knew the team, but I didn't know the team.
Yeah. Because she was in real estate before she came on the board. So yeah.
They are a handful in the back. They are literally a handful, but I love them.
Yeah. I was going to say we, but then I was like, no, maybe I should say they are a handful. And then I went back, maybe I should add myself in there too. Yeah.
Yeah, but you're not like them.
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
like calm and collected.
It's a whole nother level.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So tell me about a normal day here at the school.
Okay.
And if you want to talk about the difference in like continuing education season and the difference in non-continuing education season,
Okay.
what's your day look like?
Registrations, emails, phone calls, questions about CE season. What do I need to take?
Yeah.
Non-CE season, it's how can I upgrade my license? What classes do you offer? How can I get my North Carolina or my brokers if I've met those requirements?
Yeah. Yeah, you get a lot of the same questions over and
Yeah.
over. Whitney is one of the reasons why we do some of our videos we do, because she goes, hey guys, I'm getting a lot of questions on this topic.
Yeah.
You probably need to put a video out. So you can thank her for that. So if you have any video ideas that you need information on,
Just call me.
call her or email. She'll be happy to talk to you. I will tell you, it was maybe the second week you were here. We come into the office and it was like a tornado had hit the office. She was moving things around, getting it organized, and I was like, yes, she fits right in. So I'm all about organization and, having books and orders and all of that together. And I'll tell you, being prepared when you're running multiple classes through this building, 2 or 3 classes starting on the same day, I may be off-site. The classrooms in the building may be full, but then you also have students online taking self-paced that are also asking questions. You gotta have an office manager like this one, because just keeping up with product to be prepared for those classes is a job in itself. So that thanks to you.
Yeah, and I feel that the instructors are very thankful for that.
They are. Yes.
They like the books on the table that they can hand out, and they don't have to search, which is good.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll give her another kudos. This one actually happened yesterday.
Okay.
And this is not the only time this has happened. This is just an example from yesterday. But we had a student that wasn't feeling well, and she didn't get completely sick in class, but she wasn't feeling well. She was getting nauseous and she needed to go home. Yeah. And Whitney said, look, we'll move you to Zoom. Go home. It's fine. We'll work with you on it. And I heard her about 30 minutes to 45 minutes later pick up the phone and call the student and go, hey, I just want to check on you. Are you okay? How are you feeling?
Yep.
That's the feel we have here. That's the partnership, the team, we actually care about the student. It's not fake.
Yeah, that's why we're here.
Yeah.
We care about you guys. We want you to be the best version of yourself.
Right. Yeah. And guys, that's nothing we ever asked her to do. That's her heart. That's her soul. I've seen this one cry a few times because her heartstrings were pulled for students. You can't make that up. It's genuine. It's real. So.
Stop. I'm going to start crying. Stop.
Okay, with that said, I'm going to introduce you to another teammate. We thank you. We love you. We couldn't be who we are without you. So thank you.
No problem.
All right, so I'm here with Jason Whedon. Now, a lot of you know Jason, but you might not quite know what he does here at the school because it hasn't even been a year.
No.
It's been what?
11 months. 11 months.
It's close
and she
to a
still
year.
has kept me around.
I have
Believe
kept
it or
him
not,
around.
huh?
Well, and here's the thing. The coolest part about Jason coming on board is he used to teach for us. Loved it. It's a
Yes.
passion. Never needed to teach. A lot of our instructors don't need to teach,
Right,
but
right.
it's a passion.
Sure.
That's what makes a difference here at Pinnacle. And you left, and you took
left.
on a new adventure, which was
Yes.
very sad for all of us. And one day I called him out of the blue, and I was whiteboarding in my office,
yeah.
and I had this gut feeling, and I said, I got to call Jason Whedon. And I picked up the phone, and within 15 seconds, he was on the phone, and he goes, Jennifer, I would not normally be picking up the phone at this day, at this time. This is crazy that we're
Right.
actually talking right now.
Absolutely. I remember it vividly. It
Yeah.
was, hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? I don't know what I need, but I need you. I need you.
Yep.
Well, and then one thing snowballed
Yeah.
to here we are.
Yeah,
She
and-
kicked me out of instructing, though. I
I-
seldom instruct, but
Yeah.
I love to. But
Yeah, we're slowly integrating that back, but he's not exaggerating. I called him and I said, I don't actually know why I'm calling you. I don't actually know what I need, but I know I need you back on the team.
That was great.
And there's plenty of stuff. And he
Yeah.
goes, ironically, I need to be back on the team, and I don't know what that looks like either. And so I took a chance on Jason. Jason took a chance on me and the school,
Pinnacle, yeah,
and
absolutely.
man, it's been a good
Never
decision.
looking back.
Never
Awesome.
looking
Yes,
back.
yes.
So tell us a little bit about what you do, and from that conversation to where we are now,
yeah. Yeah.
what's
yeah.
your position look like?
Wow. Thank you, by the way.
And we only have a few minutes.
Thank you, by the way. I'll be brief.
We don't
If
have.
you know me, I'm long-winded.
no,
I'm gonna
I
condense
say
it.
that because when I ask, what do you do? We
No,
don't have 24
so-
hours to record that.
We met again. I came back in. We titled as Director of Expansion. I'm not sure we need the title per se, but that kind of reeled us both in or kept us both focused on
Right.
what are we going to do. So my day-to-day, if you will, is spreading the word. You know, Pinnacle Real Estate Academy is well beyond Myrtle Beach. We're grateful for Myrtle Beach and the core and the roots of who we are. But proud to say that we're in 4 states working on the
Yeah.
5th one, right?
Yeah.
So that expansion comes with some not so fun tasks, but somebody has to do those tasks, hence I'm it.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
commission accreditation, things at the real estate commission level, our associations, our partners across the state, multiple states. And proud to say our high schoolers now, welcome to the Pinnacle family. So
Yeah,
hence
I want to give him
expansion.
kudos for that. If you saw the announcement about us getting into the school districts, this is the brainchild of that. That was not me. He took this idea and ran with it, and it has been a fabulous journey,
sure
an
has.
exciting
Sure has,
journey. And like we said, we didn't know what it was going to look like, but man,
No.
it's panning out.
And I don't know if we still know, but just to
true.
see the smiles on the faces or the aha moments of career pathways and an alternative, means to success and livelihood in life. It's been an awesome journey with these
Yeah.
high schoolers so far.
Yeah, it has.
And we haven't forgot about you licensees.
That's
Yes,
right.
we're still expanding with you as well. So any of you looking to cross multiple state lines, we're here for you.
Yeah.
In expansion and other means, we don't really know what tomorrow looks like.
That's right.
Last February, when our ships aligned, if you will, we didn't have the vision board written. And here we are now, 4 states working on the 5th with high schools, association partners, member value,
State partners.
state partner, state contract, good gracious,
Yeah.
on and on and on.
It's
So
been a busy 11 months.
sure has.
Yeah. So tell me what your first thoughts were when you came back to the team, because obviously your position changed,
Yes,
right? So in this
yes.
position, you're now more with the office team versus instructing
Right.
licensees. So what were your initial thoughts when you came back into this group?
A sense of at ease, right?
Yeah,
Like,
okay.
like if I can say it, welcome home, or
Yes.
I'm back home. So that gave me relief. But from the instructor side, we were in a classroom setting with students and peers, licensees, and you always looked across that aisle, if you will, into the office area, and that was a different club or a different group. So there was that awkward moment, like who's the new person coming in, and we know him from the instructor standpoint. What's he going to do on this side
Right.
of the company or the business? And hopefully I fit in.
Yes, he absolutely fits in. If you know Jason, his professional bar is high. It is high, and it's a good fit. A lot of the team consults, and you guys discuss, and I think
Super
when
bunch.
it's
Super bunch,
it's a crazy bunch of people that
Crazy is the word. Yeah.
have just become family. We do team outings a lot.
Yes.
We do them about once a quarter. Sometimes spouses come, sometimes spouses don't. But this was the first team outing you had come on board. And we had gone to my house.
Yes.
Everyone came to my house for a pasta making class.
Yes.
And we brought a private chef in
Yes,
to
we
make
did.
this pasta class.
Yes.
And the experience was like no other.
It was unlike any other, yes.
So the chef shows up at 6 p.m. We don't eat until 11:30 that night. And he
Yes.
didn't leave my home till 1:30 in the morning.
Yes,
There
yes.
was steaks dropped on the floor.
Oh,
there
there was
were
laughs,
knives going
yes.
across my dining room
Yes,
table.
all the things, and I'm like, wow. This is how that bunch really acts outside of the
Yes.
classroom setting.
Yes, it
was awesome.
It was the weirdest,
Coolest,
timing.
weirdest and coolest at the same time.
Yeah, so I'm going, God, what is Jason
But hey, it
thinking
was a
of our
drawn
team?
out 5-course meal over 5.5 hours. Handmade. I don't know if it was 5-course, but it took 5.5 hours.
It was an event. It was
Yes,
an
it
event.
was.
So it was. We hit him upside his head with our crazy as soon as he came on board. So if you ever come to the school or you see Jason out and about, say hey.
Yes.
He'd love to talk to you.
Absolutely. Just
here at
carve
the
out some
school-
time. It'll be a while.
Yeah, he'll talk to you for a little while. But if you come to the school, ask for him.
Yeah,
He'd love to
absolutely.
come out and
Please
say
do.
hello.
Please do.
Yeah,
Thank you.
you're welcome. Thanks for being here and thanks for taking a
Bless you.
chance
Thank
on
you.
me.
Likewise.
So as you can see it, we've got a lot of team members, and I didn't even introduce you to all of them because they're not all here every single day. Everyone has their own role here at the school. Everyone adds to the culture that is here. And like they all said, we really are family. I did not give one of them one prompt question that I was going to ask. We sat down on the couch and they said, what do you want me to say and do? I go, I don't know, be yourself. And I don't even know what I'm going to ask you at the moment. And so what you saw was genuinely our relationships, our culture, our personality. And again, it doesn't stop there. There are several more teammates that make this engine run. It's not the Jennifer Nicely show. Maybe it started out that way 14 years ago, but it's definitely not the same show today as it was then. So thanks for meeting the team. Thanks for following our journey. And thanks for subscribing to the YouTube channel. We're going to keep pushing out videos and content about real estate, entrepreneurship, and how we run this big old business.